Okay, let's start screen review. Um, all the developers will go through one by one what y'all did and then showcase. Maybe you guys can like share screen and show what you did for the screen. Can go with Curtis first.
Okay, so for mine, I was doing, okay, for 130, I was doing recurring tasks. Wait, let me share my screen. Okay, so as a user, I want to set recurring tasks. So when we go here, we can set like recurring tasks. And then let's say that this is due on the 12th, and then I want it to repeat weekly. So from here, I can set either the end date is optional. I have to set the start date. So what this will do is that after the date hits, this date hits, it will create the next one. So let's go ahead with adding that first. So automatically appear here, and once it hits the 12th, it will automatically create for the next week as well. I can't exactly show this, but it works. Yes. So for the acceptance criteria, user can choose the frequency. So it's daily, weekly, or monthly. User can set start date and end date. And also the system will automatically generate future instances of the task based on the recurrence rules. So that is for 130. For the next user story, 131, as a user, I want to add text and images to tasks so that I can organize them contextually and include relevant visuals. So let's say for this task, okay, I want to add like PDF. So okay, it's text and images. Okay, so I can also add text. So right, presentation. So these are text. Then I'm adding presentation, and I'll pick an end date. And the tasks with images will be created. Over here, so I can press download, and I'll be able to view the presentation. And for the text, will be shown over here, and I also can edit the text from the edit task dialog. Or I can remove the previous one as well. Yeah. So that is for the, I also can edit images. So I have an image. Okay, like yeah, they can edit here. Okay, so this is for 131. Oh, also I forgot to mention um for the previous user story, we probably need additional user testing for this story because we are unable to test like based on the on our side, we only can test on the database, which we probably need some more user testing on that. Yeah. Okay, so for Scrum 25, as a user, I want to add comments to tasks so that I can collaborate effectively and maintain clear communication. Okay, so for this, we'll go to the same user task and we can add comments. And they'll be organized chronologically. So example, I say another comment, and they'll appear over here as well. So for acceptance criteria, comment section is available on every task. Users can add text comments with the timestamp, and also the comments are displayed in chronological order. Is that all? Okay, I have one more also, Scrum 73, which is as a user, I want to be able to invite collaborators to a project with free and ended access. So for this, I can add like, let's say, Lance and Minchin. Okay, yeah. So they'll appear over here. And they'll be able to access this task as well. So for acceptance criteria, only the project editors or admins can remove members. So because I'm not an admin, I'm unable to remove both of them. But anyone with the manager role in this task will be able to remove them. So any new members appears in the member list with the role. Member added sees the project. Okay, wait, actually let me just add. Let's say I add a manager as well. And then I'll log out. I'll go over to the manager role. Shit. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's say I add admin as well. Okay, so for this task, I'll also be able to remove remove anyone from the task. So just now the staff created it, I can remove them. And I also can see this certain task. Yeah, so you can see this icon. So removing a member also revokes access instantly. I think there's still some issues with the logging in for some reason, as we saw just now. Probably we'll fix that in the probably the next sprint. Yeah. So with that, this story is done. I think for all my user stories are done. Yeah.
Okay. Um, so for Curtis, all your tasks like for the acceptance criteria it meets, right? Just to double confirm. Like for
Yeah,
the key, then mark as done. Then for adding comments and tasks, all the acceptance criteria so met,
yeah.
I suppose. I think. Then is the subtasks should be all done, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Eh,
Maybe you want to carry on first with the rest.
Yeah, next one is okay, then maybe Minhan can share next what you did for the sprint.
Yeah, I just do that. Okay, let's see. I worked on the notification feature. So we have these two. So the first one is as a user, I want to receive reminders of coming in. Wait, sorry, I'll do 79 first. As a user, I want to receive notifications when there's a task update so that I can adjust plans properly. So when a task is reassigned, right? And so the purpose of development, I'm using this mock email provider, but basically we would be able to send emails to real users the same way because they work on the same protocol. Lah. Okay. So to test my feature out, I will just take a recurring task. Okay, and then let's say I will assign the mainstream the staff to this task. So now that she was added to this task, she should receive an email notifying her that she has been added as a collaborator to the task. Lah. And we can verify the latest one. It sends it to that user's email. You've been added as a collaborator on this particular task. You can verify the timestamp 9:25. Now it's 9:26. Okay. So that one completes this user story. And the second one is about receive reminders about upcoming and overdue tasks so that I can stay on track and meet my deadlines. Okay. I think so. The same thing. What I'm going to do is I will create a new task here, and I will set it for tomorrow. And this task has manager one as the assignee. So I think we'll have to take this offline because that will be beyond our time box review. But basically, I will submit the screenshots of the upcoming task email, which should be sent at 11 p.m., as well as the overdue task email that's be sent at 12 midnight tomorrow. And I'll submit these two screenshots for verification, then we can close the user story. Uh, with that, I think that's it for my user stories. This reminder for upcoming and overdue, just keep it on review until I can produce the screenshots.
Actually for my user story also, the one regarding recurring tasks, I actually have the same issue as Minhan, so I will also upload screenshots for the creation of the recurring tasks.
Okay,
Yeah, that's all for me.
okay, nice. It's next, Min Chin can share what you've done for sprint 3.
Okay. Uh, so for me, I worked on the report generation and exporting. So, for the first user story, as a user, I want to export the productivity report so that I can share my progress with my manager. So for staff, they will only have the user report like that. So they only can export their own tasks and they can filter it by date. So if I filter it, it will generate a report which can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can see the report. Okay. Then for the manager side, they are able to export the uh they're able to export the task for their project also. So for project tasks, you will select the project and then you can filter by the dates also or specific department. So if I want the tasks that were done, which were assigned to a specific department, you can generate a CSV file also. Yeah. So I think that's it for my stories.
Okay, so you completed all user stories, can drag to done. Okay, yes, next is Luan Jie.
Hi everyone, very excited to be talking. Let me share my screen. Yeah. Okay, so what I need to do was Scrum 34. As a system administrator, I want to manage all the accounts and basically view users, create users, reassign, and then reset the password. Right. So yeah, wait, let me remove so basically as an administrator, I should be able to have this manage user page. Let me restart. Okay, sorry. Let me log in. Yeah. So I should have the manage user page. Yeah, so here I can manage users
Yeah,
from
wait,
different
you're not
departments.
you're not sharing your thing.
Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Oops, sorry. Let me reshare it again. Uh, okay, can you see? Yeah, so as a manager, as an administrator, I'm supposed to manage users. So I can manage users from the different departments. So for example, under sales, no, let's not change this. Under consultancy, there's like manager, Minchin, and testing. So if I were to, so for administrator, I'm supposed to be able to change like the role also and edit the information. So let's say I'll change it to O manager, sorry, O staff, and then maybe change it to a staff, and then yeah. So I should be able to do that. I can update the user, right? You become O stat, sorry, and start. That mean I need people to reset passwords, right? So yeah, the reset password, let's say you reset for this user, you just reset the password, you randomly generate a temporary password, and then you can like copy and then send to whoever wants to use a new password. Yeah. And then based on this, you update. So let's say we have this temporary password. Let me save it here. Right. And this is manager@.com. So as you can see, if I were to log out, right? Yeah, log out. Right. And then there's a manager. It should, okay, let's say hypothetically we don't use the same password. Let's say we just, yeah, it should be invalid. But let's say if I copy this, then yeah, the new password should be in effect. Yeah, so that's for what I did for the Spring. Having the page. Oh yeah, and creating new users. Let me go and create a new user. Logged out. And let's say if I want to log in as an admin. Then if I have to go to manage users, let's say if I want to create a new user here, then it'll be like Apple, then the email address will be apple@gmail.com. And then I can set the password default first, right? And then maybe as an admin, and then department, it can be any of them, and I can create the user, right? So let's say refresh this sales one. It should be this. Oh, sorry, it's under sales. Is it sales? Did I put sales? Why did I put it under our users? Where's the Apple? Yeah, it's here under engineering. Yeah, so that's for all the things I've done. Then the user storage should be done too. Can you hear her?
No.
Eh?
Um,
Okay. Okay, let's go to our last developer, Nicholas. So what have you done for Sprint 3?
Uh, for the user story 75, uh, there's there's a problem with the RBAC because of how we set it up previously, so I had to fix it. And when fixing it, we broke quite a few of the other previous user stories, so I've just been fixing that. So this one we have to move to next stream. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so let me share screen. So that means Nicholas' user story is not done yet, right? Yes.
Yeah, in progress.
Very lagging.
We have done to Sprint 3. And yeah. Any feedbacks on Sprint 3? I think generally all of us completed what we have done, like what we are assigned to. We only left with one user story that is in progress. So I think that's quite good. Yeah. Any feedback from the developers?
See this feedback I also do in this Spring Boot. Let me see.
I mean, it's in the playbook. Yeah.